back to episode number 2 of the Ross and Rachel show, I guess. Like, that's what we're going to call it. So cheers to everyone so far who watched the first one, and everyone who subscribed and all that sort of jazz. You can still do it if you want, it's entirely up to you. We've taken on board some of your things. I'm going to try and sort the audio out and all that sort of stuff. If there's still issues, then is there a professional setup, mate? We're currently in the kitchen. I'll let you know, Isabel's currently asleep in the living room. We're in here doing this. It's a bit impromptu. We didn't expect her to fall asleep. She just did. So we're kind of just winging it. And we're going to see how it goes. Right. What are we going to talk about?
The posts we did the other day.
That's what you wanted to cover. They said you got to talk louder.
The posts we covered the other day.
She got to compete with me, so she's struggling.
I'm screwed. I haven't got a loud voice.
Well, move your phone closer. Mine, I'm like this. Like, I'll just try and up the audio on yours.
There you are. I don't want to sit that close to the camera.
I don't know. We'll sort it out. So yeah, we both kind of wrote posts about how we were feeling with Rachel being close to due date, and the fact we're both kind of bricking it a bit, and we're nervous, and you're kind of getting to the point now where you know it's a bit more of a reality. What are you worried about?
You.
You're more worried about me than you.
Yeah.
What about me?
How you're going to cope, how you're going to adapt, how you're going to bond, how you're going to manage with Isabel, plus a new baby, plus me.
And you. What are we going to do with you?
Well, come as a package deal, don't we?
Yeah.
If I'm a bit stuck with a baby and Isabel's all for me, it doesn't exactly put you in a great mood, does it?
Not really, no. I don't know, I'm the type of person who...
You take things really personal.
I do. It's going to be slagging off Ross.
No, it's not slagging you off. It's just, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, no, that's just my personality. But I think with the first baby with Isabel, that's obviously a bit more of a shock. Going from 0 to 1, from 1 to 2.
Yeah, you know what to expect next time. Like, you know the nights are going to be harder. You know the baby's going to be on me all the time. You know I'm going to be a bit more stuck. Whereas last time, just kind of...
Took it personal.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And this time you've got Isabel to distract you, hopefully.
Yeah. That's part what I'm worried about. I just don't understand how it's going to work. Like, I understand how it would work now. That's easy. You're led there with a baby and Isabel's messing around. I don't understand the night.
No, I don't understand how the night's going to work either.
For those that don't know, we still co-sleep with Isabel. So Isabel is still in bed with us. Usually in the middle, she usually sprawls out. We have got a toddler bed next to it. So it's kind of like a really big king size when you take that into account. But I just don't understand how the night's going to work. I don't get what we're going to do with Isabel. I don't know if she's going to...
I'm going to change the bed around and then bring down the next to me cot again and put her bed against the wallpaper wall. So our bed will be underneath the window and then the next to me bed on the end.
So she's going to be 3 beds merged together.
Yeah.
And then I don't understand how it's going to work with Isabel when the baby wakes in the middle of the night. Whether then Isabel wakes up and then one of us, and Rachel, probably got to comfort Isabel because Isabel doesn't really care about me in the middle of the night still.
No.
Very rarely will she come on me. She did for a bit because Rachel didn't have any milk in, so obviously we got to a point where Isabel would come on me and I would play Spotify and she would fall asleep on me for a little bit.
She's different again now though, because where she stayed at mum's as well and been away from me, she is going back to sleep if she wakes up without anything. I don't feed her during the night now.
No, which is something you've tried more to get into an habit of.
I didn't start it back up through the night today.
No. But I'm just shitting myself because it's 7 weeks away.
It's not, it's 6 weeks Friday.
No, 6. It was 6 weeks Friday. And that's to due date.
And Isabel was a week early.
Yeah, so theoretically in what, a month and a bit time we could have another baby yet? Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's basically September now, isn't it? Like, we're recording this on Wednesday, 28th.
Yeah.
So we're almost in September, and then as soon as we hit October, that's basically it. So I think I haven't really thought about it.
We could technically still have a September baby.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it. I just can't imagine.
It's because we still feel like we're still in summer, and October feels like a proper winter month because we've got Halloween and everything. It doesn't feel like it's that close.
Yeah.
Feels like it's further away than it actually is.
I get a lot of people asking me whether I'm worried about postnatal depression kind of returning. I don't care about the postnatal depression side of it, because I don't think I'm going to struggle in the same way I did with Isabel, because Isabel caught me off guard. I expected more with Isabel. Like, with this baby, if it comes out and I don't really like him that much, and I'm kind of expecting that, I'm just going to be like, well, it's a baby. I know it take a while to get to like people anyway. It's not going to be a lot. The first year of having a baby, boring. It's crap. It's not a lot you can do. But now she's a toddler or kid. When do they go from toddler to child? I don't know. But now it's fun, and I'm just going to think, oh well, this baby's going to be on Rachel more. I was like, I'll still have a bond with him, I guess. And then even if I bond with him straight away, say he comes out and I look at him and I go, oh, I love this kid. Am I going to feel guilty then because I didn't for Isabel? And I'm going to think,
Yeah.
I'm going to let that guilt set in. Either way, I could be guilty.
Great.
It's bollocks, mate. I look at him and go, I love him. Go, I feel bad for Isabel now. Or, don't like him, and then I feel guilty towards him. But I just can't imagine it anymore. And we're going into winter, and I'm always worse come October, November time as we start winter. It's just going to have everything all together. But a lot of things are different now. We both got Instagram. We both got... kind of. Rachel doesn't Instagram much. There you go. So I got somewhere to vent, and that's a really important thing. I know a lot of people ask, and it's probably one of the questions we might have coming up towards the end. Q&A we're going to chuck towards the end. Like, how do you cope with stuff? And a lot of it is just finding somewhere to vent. It's about turning these stressful things, which something you don't really do.
No.
When you get stressed, you don't bother with Instagram.
No.
Like, rather than do what I do and just let it out, you kind of...
I'm quite a private person though. I don't really divulge. I don't tell my entire story. I don't divulge everything. I don't tell people what colour my poo was in the morning.
I've never done that.
I wouldn't put anything past you there.
Give me some credit. I get
Otherwise you draw the line somewhere.
I get my nipples out and do this all the time. And I almost whip my penis out, but...
You draw the line somewhere then.
Oh, yeah. But, like, for me...
But I am quite a private person compared to you.
Yeah, like, I don't think... If it weren't for me, I don't think Rachel would really have an Instagram.
No.
I think you might, because you did before.
Which is weird, because I was the one who kind of wanted to start a blog in the first place, and that's the only reason you got into blogging. Was because I was going to do it, and then I decided to
what was the post you were going to write? About family with photos and stuff, was it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I think Rachel was going to write a blog post back when Isabel was like 3 or 4 months about...
It's like after the hospital and visitors and all of that rubbish, wasn't it? And photos and everything.
And then I thought, oh, I could do a post.
It's on the laptop.
Yeah, well, the old one, though.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I thought, oh, I could write a blog. And then originally I wrote the first article I ever wrote for the blog was the postnatal depression one. And then I didn't actually publish it as a blog to start off with. I sent it to Green Parent Magazine. I know this is potentially boring for people, but at the same time as a podcast, people expect to sit down and listen to something for an hour. I wouldn't put this on stories. I send it to them, and they usually take like 6 weeks to get back to you if they're going to. So I'm an impatient person, as Rachel will absolutely tell you. When I've got something in my head and I want to do it, that is it. I'm doing it and not waiting. And then, as you can see, if you're on YouTube watching, you can currently see Ralph, our dash home.
He's probably...
Yeah. Elsie got in the...
get in the camera, but...
Elsie got in the video last week, and now Ralph wants to get in there. There we go.
He's not sitting down, he's like...
So yeah, I thought, screw it, I'll start a blog, and I thought, what am I going to call it? And it's going to be, I've got a daughter, her name's Isabel, and this is a blog. So, is a blog. Very creative. But if I go back in time, I'd probably rename it. But now, it's stuck on it. It's a blog's cool. But yeah, what else are we on about? Having a baby. Are you worried about the birth?
I'm, petrified of giving birth.
For those who don't know, we had traumatic birth. I know everyone's birth is relative and to them, and there are people out there who had a far more traumatic birth than what we had. Ours, in the end, didn't turn out to be as much of an emergency as we thought it was. Basically, we got rushed down to theatre because Isabel pushed the cord first, so they assumed we had cord prolapse. As we've later found out, the cord actually got pushed back up.
They managed to move it.
They managed to move it up, but they were still treating it like an emergency because everything was rushed. We don't know why. Still haven't really been resolved. We haven't been told the full story. But you could tell there was some sort of confusion with them because
Midwife and the doctor were arguing, weren't they?
Speak up when you talk.
The midwife and the doctor were arguing at the end of the bed.
So it's almost
I
like...
vividly remember that.
Yeah. It's almost like the midwife wanted to calm down and just let it go back to a natural birth sort of thing or whatever, and the doctor was like...
Finished in 10 minutes.
Yeah, the doctor wanted it done. So they just give Rachel a local anaesthetic, put it in, and then if anyone's ever been to the dentist and had a fill-in, you'll know he'll put the anaesthetic in and send you back to the waiting room because you've got to kick in. You'll slap your cheek, you will, and wait until it's numb. Did they do that for Rachel? Did they slap you? They wouldn't slap you, would they?
I don't know what they do, but
slap your vagina?
Cut me.
But then they just cut. They just went straight in, and it's like watching someone get tortured. And I never thought about this with birth. Obviously, you see the videos and shit, and usually, like when you watch One Born Every Minute, you see snippets. Obviously, you see someone a little bit of shouting. A lot of it is epidural. So and you watch someone give birth with an epidural. I kind of watch it, and I probably end up to say it, and you go, "Don't look that bad," but it don't. Probably because they can't feel anything on the way it's down. It's not gonna be as disastrous. But watching Rachel give birth in that, Christ, it was horrific. Like, I didn't want to be there. I wanted to get out. It was just no. I tried not to get dragged out of the theatre in the first place. It don't feel like a place you're supposed to be because his doctors there. It's like I said, if it was a liver operation, they would have kicked me out. But because it was birth of a baby, the dad's expected to be it. So I think I struggled with that. Rachel struggled with that. You're not so bad now.
Pregnant.
You're not so bad now. Like before, if we'd mentioned the birth, Rachel would start crying.
Alright,
she's a bit. Yeah. Cry on camera. People like. There we go. But yeah, and
still don't like talking about it.
No, but the more times you talk about it, the more times you process.
Is it? I don't feel like that.
You will. That's how it was supposed to work, isn't it? Look at me, the first time I used to mention...
Still got to decide where to give birth.
Yeah, we still got to pick where we're going to give birth.
Still won't give them an answer.
Basically, we got two options for birth. Obviously, we got more, but we're not going to go home birth and stuff like that. We got to go to the same place that Rachel gave birth the first time, which
is where I work.
Which is where she works, where we're more comfortable at. But then you've got the memory of the first one and all that sort of stuff.
Which was bad when I went back to work and I had to go over that side and in them lists and everything. I struggled with that on my first day back. Yeah.
Or you've got a different hospital that's closer technically, but we don't really like it. We don't know it, and we've had bad experiences there since Rachel's been pregnant.
They've just palmed it off.
Yeah, they've been shit, basically. No word of a lie.
The doctors have been rubbish.
Yeah. Like Rachel have had, for those who follow us, which I'm gathering anyone listening to this now probably know a little bit about us because you're not just going to stumble across this podcast. Rachel have had heart issues or the breathless issues and all this sort of stuff, and they've been cracked in one hospital, right? They just haven't really dug deep into it. They've just gone, it's pregnancy.
Baby's fine.
Yeah. Which it might just be pregnancy. I think we are kind of just putting it down to the fact now Rachel's just going to have to suck it up and carry on. She's off work. She's basically on annual leave now, and maternity.
Annual leave starts next week, technically.
So Rachel ain't work until October 2020.
Hopefully.
So as long as money goes well, because taking a year of maternity is good for cash. This isn't sponsored by Volvic, by the way. Just got a drink. You're supposed to talk when someone's drinking.
I knew you were going to.
She sucks at podcasting. You're not supposed to. For them 3 seconds, then people were like, "What's happened?" I'm going to check my phone. So yeah, Rachel's nervous about the birth, as you can probably tell, and yeah, because I think when she starts having contractions or something, that's when you're going to start to get a bit worried because you're like,
I don't know though.
Or will it just go, your body just take over and you haven't got a choice?
Yeah, so that's where I think it'll end up happening. It'll just be a case of suck it up, it's too late, it's done. Yeah. Just give me gas and air, I'm fine. Just give me gas and air. Don't not give somebody pain relief. Yeah. I can't even imagine not doing that.
Not just cut you and done. That's the one positive with that. Rachel obviously didn't have gas in it down the theatre, so you think, well, if you managed it that time, you can manage it the next time.
Anything is a bonus this time because I literally had nothing.
And generally, the second birth is easier.
People who genuinely go down the route of natural, well, I don't even think you can technically call it natural, but go down the route of not having any intervention, not having any medication, pain relief, completely do it just, bloody hell, I don't know how you do it.
Breathing and hypnobirthing, innit?
Incredible people. To put yourself in that mindset to do it, I think there's something wrong with you.
Wow.
Because that's just, why would you not have pain relief? But good on him for doing it.
Power of the mind over the body.
Yeah.
That's what you should be doing. Like breathing. It's breathing. It's
I
one of
can't.
the breath.
I just want gas in here. I just want a little something.
Yeah.
And I'll be fine.
Hopefully that'll be the case. But
Well, hopefully.
so,
That's for you to advocate for me.
Oh yeah. I just go quiet and like, I don't know what's going on. You feel like
That's
you can't.
up to you to advocate.
You feel like you can't shout at the doctor.
Just do it.
So yeah, that's the thing. We got to get past the birth before we have the baby. So it's hard. It's hard to think about the fact you're gonna have 2 kids because you've got to get through that. And I'm still in a position, I think, where I don't believe it's real, which is stupid because Rachel got a bump. You can feel him kick the crap out of her. He doesn't stop moving. Like, it was different with Isabella. Put my hand on her. I wait ages until she moved. Yeah. Whereas
you
him,
always miss it.
it's just like boom, boom, boom. It's all the time. But like, I'm in the same position I was when you were pregnant with Isabel, where I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it. And it weren't until Isabel was plonked on Rachel's chest, like, shit, there's a baby.
That's kind of how I felt though.
Yeah.
It's different because neither of us had ever really been around kids and babies and things before Isabel. Really.
No, I've never babysat. I've never done anything. I never really knew how to talk to kids. But even now, I don't really talk to babies like they're babies. I probably look like a weirdo. I go, all right, what are we doing? And it's like, he's 6 months, mate. It's like, but I don't like doing that. Cute butt. I can't do it. I can't do it. Isabel, I talk to her like an adult. Sometimes it's beneficial, sometimes it's not. I don't know. That's just my way of doing it. We all do it differently. But yeah, what else was I going to say? I had something else and it's completely slipped my mind. This is normally where people would edit their podcast and press pause, remember what they were going to say, or go to their notes. But I have got notes because I had to write some of your questions out and stuff. But it's a bit rushed and I have absolutely no idea what I was going to say. Something about having a baby. What about having a baby? Oh yeah, it's like starting from scratch again. That's what it feels like. It feels like what I've done. I used to be 20 stone. I've been to the gym, powerlifting. I've been doing everything. Got my diet on point. Now I'm 10.5 stone. I got a 6-pack. I got it all. And now someone's about to come along and go, unlucky mate, back to 20 stone. And it's like, and you feel like you've got to start all that again. You got to go back to doing every little, back to the
weeding.
Not even that.
Food.
It's the teaching that I'm thinking I got to go back to. Back to helping them do everything. And like Isabel's at a point where she's independent. Like she can. You're still teaching her stuff, obviously, but you've already got that base level that you go off. I got to get that again now. And it's just like, you know you're going to have a tough year of it. And I'm glad there's 2 of us, which I'd be more worried, obviously, when Rachel goes back to work and I'm left with the 2 of them. When Rachel does 13.5 hours. That's with travel. That was fun. Oh. When Rachel went back when Isabel was 9 months and it was winter, like proper January. So it was dark and cold.
The snow and everything.
We only had 1 car, which was a big thing because I was literally stuck in the house all day with a 9-month-old who just wanted to fall over. That's all she wanted to do.
She was trying to walk, wasn't she?
Unsuccessfully. For those that follow me back then, which I doubt many who did, I used to have something called the circle of safety. So I'd literally just do a circle of cushions and go, stay in your circle of safety. If you fall, you're going to hit the cushion. And I haven't got to have you scream booby at me. Because that's all she wants when she gets hurt is booby.
Nothing's changed now.
She's the same now. Last night, she fell asleep on the settee, almost. She was trying to fall asleep, with her eye pressed into Rachel's nipple. I don't even know why. She didn't have a bad eye.
I don't know.
But if she has a Barbie...
I get like a random foot or something now on my boob.
Body! Foot against a nipple. It's like, it don't work like that, it is.
They're magic.
But she assumed they're magic because they brought her comfort and everything. So I just counted it. She switched on. Right, do you want to have a go at me for stuff I've done this week, or do you want to carry on with baby talk?
I give you enough lists.
I know. I texted Rachel earlier because I'd like to get to a point where we not plan stuff for the podcast, but you don't want to come into it with nothing prepared. You kind of want to go. We're going to have these little topics and you want things to discuss because it's going to be a better product for everyone. Otherwise, we could be sat here for 10 minutes going, I got nothing to say and it's boring.
I guess we're going to revisit stuff as well.
Absolutely, yeah, because we're going to...
this could go on for ages.
Yeah. And you're going to have more people listen. People are going to ask the same questions every week. And, well, yeah. If we get 10 episodes, I'll be happy at this point. But it's going to be finding the time. I think For the next few weeks, it'll be alright. Is when we have the second baby. But then
they sleep and feed and.
Yeah. I think what we'll do is Isabel will go up Rachel's mum's for the day or some or a few hours, just because it's good for Isabel, mate. It's like
She loves it, doesn't she?
there's a part of us that would feel guilty because we feel that we're palming Isabel off for no need. But then there's the other side of it. It's like, well, Isabel likes it.
But the other day when I mentioned about going up mum's and then we didn't, something happened, we didn't end up going up there, did we? And then that's all she asked was to go up there, so we ended up popping up there for an hour, didn't we?
Yeah,
that's all she wanted.
So it's good for Isabel, it's good for everyone involved really. It's good for us to spend time with the baby. And then if the baby sleeps, which he probably will because they do sleep a lot, just not in the night, then we'll do the podcast. So there's that. You don't got to worry about it. What was I on about? That went off tangent. I didn't start on that point, did I? It was all about content, making it good for you lot. Now I've got nothing to say. It's good. Oh yeah. I text Rachel saying, try and have something for the podcast. So you've got something to have a go with me. Because we're going to, for anyone who listens to Rosie and Chris Ramsey's podcast, they do a little thing where I think they still do. I haven't listened to their podcast as well. Sorry, guys. You're obviously fucking not listening. They basically have a go at each other for shit they've done. It's like just a couple thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? So technically ripping them off, but whatever. So text Rachel saying, have you got something that I've done this week that pissed you off? Next thing I see, I whip my phone out, and there's about 12 things. And it's like, I didn't even read them. I just print screened it because I was going to put it on stories, but I forgot in the end. I might do it now. And it's like, seriously? It's like, I want one little thing. I couldn't even think of anything that Rachel had done this week that annoyed me. I'm blank. I went deep diving in my head to shit that Rachel had done in the past.
That was just from today.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. It was literally all stuff that you've done or I found today.
That was in the space of
3 minutes.
Yeah, of her texting back.
3 minutes.
But there was just the morning of. Screw the past week. Ross, what have we done today? So what have I done?
I don't know. What did I write?
Yeah, that's why, actually, when we do these things, we should write on paper, because the problem is we use our phones. So when you go, hang on, I'll check my notes. Bollocks.
Men and toileting.
I knew you'd bring this one up.
Why does it take so long? Ross can literally disappear for half an hour because he needs to go to the loo, apparently.
I'm having poop. We all do it. I can tell
Yeah,
you.
no, I know you're having a... Well, no,
I am having a shit.
You don't even have a poo.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
It's
a lie. No, you don't.
I sit there if I...
Yeah, you sit there for half hour. You don't even flush the toilet because you haven't done anything.
I do.
And then you just come back down or come out of the room.
No, sometimes I'll sit...
I don't know what you do. Well, I do, but you just sit on Instagram messages. So for anybody who gets messages back between the hours of 7:45 and 8:30 in the morning, he's probably having a poo.
True story.
What takes so long? You're always late for work.
Shut up, you watch it.
I don't get how.
I'm already in shit.
I don't get how. You can literally disappear upstairs at like 20 to 8. Do you know what time you left the house this morning? You start at 8:30. You left the house
I start at 25 to.
36 minutes to.
Past. Yeah. So 6 minutes.
Late.
Leaving the house 1 minute past
You
my
were
start time.
lucky that you don't have your break and can use it as that.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right, in my defence,
There's a defence.
the toilet is
It's a sacred place.
It's a sacred place. Alright? It's where I get to chill out. I can sit there, there's no distractions. No one's coming in when you're on the toilet, right? Because no one wants to see
if I go for a quick wee, or if I'm throwing my guts up, I've got to listen to Mummy! Hammering on the door.
I can't stop that. It's not me doing it, is it? What do you mean do? Rip her away?
You tried opening the door yesterday on me.
Yeah, it was live. I mean, that makes it worse, doesn't it? That doesn't make it...
You're not helping
Good
me
excuse.
now. I can't even go for a wee
No,
in peace.
I get caught up.
You get half hour on the toilet.
I don't realise it's half hour. I sit down.
No,
right?
clearly.
Like every other person in the world, I sit down, get my phone out, and go, right, I've got time, yeah? I just start replying to people. So, yeah, again, sorry. Between Wednesday and Friday, Saturday a minute earlier, if I reply to you between 7:30 and 8:15-ish, I'm on the toilet, alright? But that's fine. Doesn't matter. Can you see me? No, I don't send you a photo of me doing it. I would if you ask. I dare say I send weirder photos. I've started photoshopping dicks into people's photos and send it to them now. Not my dick.
Tangent.
Yeah, well, it's not. That's what I'm doing on the toilet. Sometimes I'm literally there, erasing the background of a penis so I can then attach it to someone's photo and send it back to them. But there we go. Time well spent. They look a little Miss Mops. I changed the logo just so it was a massive dick instead of a massive mop. Time well spent. But yeah, right, what have you done that annoyed me? Nothing? You've been alright. You've been alright.
Carry on with my list.
Yeah, we'll just hit rate. It'll be...
Okay, then, you never put the bin lid back on the rabbit's litter. They dirty litters, that's all I can smell is wee sawdust.
Yeah.
You never put the lid back on, no matter how many times I tell you.
You only told me once.
I've told you multiple times over the last 5 years that we've owned them.
I put the bin liner back in today.
Because I specifically told you to.
Alright, we're at.
You always leave your bathroom cupboard door open in the morning.
What one?
The one with your wax
I
in.
don't.
Yes, you do.
Bullshit.
You do.
It's automatically shut.
No, it doesn't.
Well, it's always shut when I get back. I come back from work. Oh, it's shut again.
Yeah, it's like the magic fairy.
It's the same with the worktops. There's flour and all sorts of shit there this morning. I come home from work. It's like,
No. You come down from your poo.
Yeah, it's already clean. Rachel's efficient at cleaning, I'll give her that. I'll tell you why she's efficient at cleaning. She doesn't video it. She doesn't set the camera up to get a nice video of her cleaning to show everyone how
What
much
I
she's
should do the next time you do that is I should picture what is
how much you've done.
outside the perimeter of your picture.
Yeah.
You've pushed everything out the way, or you've just left a mess. I bet you haven't even put that Hoover away, have you? I bet the Hoover's still
Well, I don't know
in the middle of the hallway, and I bet the wire's still there for us all to trip over.
Where does that over go? It goes back upstairs.
It goes in a cupboard. Find a space.
What cupboard? That cupboard.
Whatever. Yeah, it fits in there.
Alright, what else have I done? You have to carry on because I got the dogs. Go. What else have I done?
I can't remember what else I wrote. No, to be honest. Where else did I write?
I don't know. I didn't read it, I just printed it. Right, well, what have you done to annoy me?
Probably nothing.
Nothing. The only thing I thought of to tell Rachel was that Rachel can be a dick in the middle of the night. Alright? Not because she's stressed and that, because she just has weird night terrors or something. She's had them since God knows when. Usually it involves spiders. She used to just be laying in
used to
bed,
freak mum and eat out with her.
conked out, having a nice sleep, and then all of a sudden she'd just jump up, panicking like hell, get him off! And then what the fuck's going on? I'm half asleep, mind I'm daydreaming, I'm hazy, and she's there shaking everything off as if there's spiders there, and then you won't go back to sleep. Only now, it's changed so she just has a go at me for no reason. I was laying in bed on my phone. I tend to be up later than Rachel on my phone. Again, messaging. There we go. She turned to me the other day and she went, what did you say? When was it? Like a few weeks ago, wasn't it? And she,
This is how far you're going back
yeah,
behind something.
is that far ago? It's ages ago now. She went, what the fuck you doing? Why haven't you put the music on? I said, what? Having a pop at me because the music weren't playing on my phone, even though I didn't have it on anyway. I was like, alright, sorry, put it on. 20 minutes later, or however long, she turned to me and went, why the fuck you got the music on? You're gonna wake her up. What do you want me to do? You're just having a fun. You told me to put it on. No, I didn't. You liar. She couldn't even remember the fact she'd woken up and had a go at me. And now I'm a liar. And I'm just playing music at 12 o'clock at night for no need.
Oh, shut up.
That's what you do.
I don't even remember this.
Exactly, there you go. She's just filming it next time. I go, right, yeah, alright.
Didn't you do that before? You used to wind me up. Or
Like
you
what?
used to play along and say they were on my head
Yeah,
and
that used to be
everything.
fun.
I'd wake up and be like, shut up.
I go, here's your bacon sandwich and shit like that. He was like, right? And you go, what? You said you wanted a bacon sandwich. I made you one. I was like, what about Ross? He used to wake you up and get you around her. Right, yeah, that's enough of what we've done to piss me off for this week. We're going to move on to...
Like, it's like I received some of I.
Well, no, I'll create something in the next week, easy. Right, now we're going to play Would You Rather with Ross. Do the jingle. That was your one job.
Do, 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 do.
No, you. Would you rather?
I'm not doing anything.
All right then. Right. You can play along at home as well if you would like to answer this and send it to us on it. Don't cough because I gotta look. When one's talking, the other one's gotta not talk. I gotta edit the audio on this shit, right? And it's a pain in the ass. One of the complaints was either talking over the top of each other or echo. Right. Ready? Yeah. If you want to answer at home and send your DMs to us on Instagram, that sort of thing, tell us where you play. I've done this on Instagram before anyway. Else, don't start. Would you rather eat everything via your butt or shit everything via your mouth?
Eat everything via my butt.
So everything you eat gotta be inserted in your ass.
Yeah.
So if you're eating a curry,
Yes, I get the picture.
right? How are you doing this?
I don't know.
You're right. We've gone to McDonald's. We sat down with our food.
Private.
Where are you taking your burger?
Oh, I ain't tasting poo out of my mouth though.
But then you're shoving a burger up your ass.
Well, yeah, but you can cut it up really fine, can't you?
So Rachel sat in McDonald's cutting a burger up and just lifting one butt cheek.
I don't know. It's fake, innit? It's really fun of it.
Wait, did you say you would eat?
Conversation is.
You would eat
Does that
somewhere else.
happen? Well, yeah, you'd eat in private, wouldn't you?
So yeah, what would you rather? What was the option? Eat via your butt or poop via your mouth? Send us your answers. So that's this week's Would You Rather.
Nice.
At least you know what Rachel wants to do in her spare time. Shove burgers up her ass. McDonald's, want to sponsor us? We got a little video we could do. We could recreate the Would You Rather, and Rachel
I
could.
wish that was alcohol.
You can't be pregnant. Right. That's all that done. Right, we're going to go on to your questions that you've sent in now. We're already 33 minutes in, so it's longer than last week's.
Now that you've picked them all out.
I can't go through 20 odd questions. We're going to pick them out. So if you haven't been named in this, try again next week. Right, first one. How would you get out of your funky times and stay positive? At Kerry Alderson 1. I'm assuming that's more directed at me than you. Yeah, it's odd. Again, it's a lot. People saying, how do you cope with depression? How do you get through it? And all that sort of stuff. We kind of touched upon it earlier with the fact that we're going to have Instagram with the baby. And sometimes you've just got to put it out there, basically. Well, what's the saying? Name it to tame it. So if you just say, I'm stressed, you've tamed it. Because you're less likely to feel stressed because you've said it. And I think especially when it's a silly problem. When you're stressed at something really stupid. Like sometimes I get stressed over at Rachel for nothing really, just because she didn't take a photo right or she didn't do something, and if I say it you kind of feel like a dick because it's somewhat small, and then you kind of calm yourself down a little bit. It doesn't escalate, but you just gotta find something to do. Try and laugh at stuff. That's part of the reason why I do what I do on Instagram now, and why I like to dick about. It's why we're doing this podcast. It's escapism. It's giving someone something to listen to, something to watch. When you just feel like shit and you can't be asked to do anything, you can just have a laugh, and it's a lot better than taking everything so serious. Right, that's that question. That's the first time I had to edit a little bit then because of the poxy dog. Right, how will you prepare mentally for the birth? At Helen T42. I think we kind of covered that, didn't it?
I think so.
We touched on the birth.
Yeah, I saw the perinatal midwife last week, didn't I, to try and do some rewind therapy about it, but I don't really know how great that was.
Weren't for you, really.
No. I've always been somebody, like you used to do mindfulness and that, but I never really got into it. I always used to think it was weird and bizarre, and I just can't switch off for it. I can't just lie there and switch off. I just can't put myself in that place. So she's coming back on Friday to see if there was any benefits. I don't know what her plan will be then, because she's off on annual leave for 2 weeks. Then I'll be 36 weeks.
That's what I mean. By the time you actually, anything gets sorted with all this, it's going to be baby time anyway.
Exactly. I'm literally just going to, it's just going to be one of those things that just do it and get on with it.
Yeah. I think births are hard to prepare for anyway, because it's just...
I think it's harder to prepare for second time around because you know what to expect, which can be good, but it can be bad. But then pre-warned is almost better because Like the next time I would not let him. I would be asking for the gasinator and stuff like that. I'd be like, no, I am having some.
Yeah, you know a bit more.
Yeah.
Right, next question. After the difficulties you had, what made you decide to have another baby? Gwenny B07?
I don't know, because initially we didn't want another one, did we? After Isabel, it was kind of like, I'm never going through that again. I'm not having another one.
Yeah, you definitely had that for quite a while.
Quite a while.
Good few months. I was like not adamant, not having another one because we'd always wanted more than one.
Yeah.
Where we bought a 4-bedroom house, we always knew we wanted more than just Isabel. We always had Isabel in our head, and we didn't know. We still haven't got a baby name for this one before anyone asked that question. Yeah, after a while, you kind of just thought, no, we're ready for it.
Can you ever be ready though for another one?
Not really, because it took 8 months, and we don't for Rachel to get pregnant. So obviously, we thought we were ready well before she actually got pregnant, and I feel like, which is mad, because when we'd have quite an older baby now.
Yeah.
If you caught straight away, we'd have like what, 9-month-old?
Yeah.
Which is mad, and I don't feel like I'm in a position where I could have had a 9-month-old with her now.
No.
But I think it worked out right. I think Isabel's in a point where she's pretty good. She listens, she wants to help. So I think
she'll want to help with the baby.
Whereas I think if you go back when you initially wanted to get pregnant, if you went back 8 months ago, I think she'd struggle a lot more. Whereas now she's pretty good. But I know people say sometimes about how many kids. Well, actually, I'll save that because there's another question. But yeah, next one then. What sort of coping methods would you recommend for parents struggling with mental health? Amy_C95. Kind of covered this. But for parents with mental health, it's different. It's bloody hard. It's like, for me, obviously when Rachel went back to work, it was hard work. But the thing that got me through it was knowing that Rachel's going to come back home and that she's in for this day and then the next day it might be a day off together or something.
It was harder back then though because you were in 5 days. I was back in 3 days.
Yeah.
That was harder. When
Basically,
we both dropped our hours.
My life was work or parenting. And I know you can't say, parenting and work, but when you've got your Sunday is a full day of Isabel, like 30 and a half hours. Your Tuesday is. Then you're in work the rest of the days other than them. And then on a Thursday or something, you've also got her after work for 6 hours. And obviously she was harder then. But I don't get how single parents cope. I genuinely don't. If you've got 2 kids and you're a single parent, like, that's it. That's stressing you right out. Right, sorry if this sound a little bit disjointed, but the dogs have been a little bit of a nightmare, so we've had to actually make edits and stuff. Like I said, this ain't a professional studio. Currently in our kitchen. Last week we were in our living room. But yeah, last question. Any plans on more babies, and will you film the birth? Tick to best videos?
No more babies.
No.
After this pregnancy.
I think we're settled on 2. I think when you hit 3, everything changes. All of a sudden you need a different car because you can't fit 3 car seats in there. It's now, you're outnumbered. So if they run off and stuff, you can't do them. At least if we go out as the 2 of us with 2 kids, you go 1 each sort of thing. Yeah, I think that would just be too much stress. You never know in a few years' time.
I wouldn't want to do the whole pregnancy again. Either.
No, but you obviously
this one's been bad.
Yeah. But yeah, will you film the birth? Probably not, no. I'll have my phone on me, and if I got signal, I might put up stories, but that's probably going to be more the early parts of the birth, when you're waiting and contractions, and if it's a quick one, you know, like last time I left my phone on the maternity ward.
You didn't have a choice, did you? You just went.
So you can't say anything, but I'm not planning on like getting a setup and getting a GoPro out and all this sort of stuff to get good footage. It's just, let's get the baby out and let's crack on like. But yeah. I'll be quick to put stories up, and I'm not going to be one of them ones who waits 3 days and then announces the baby. It'd be like, as soon as he's out,
we're going to the hospital.
Yeah, I'll be on the road. That's how I do it, though, innit? My Instagram is just daily stuff of what's going on in my head or what's going on at the time. I cover it, so. Yeah, that's your question. Sorry for anyone who sent them in and we didn't answer them.
There was loads more.
There was a lot, but I think a lot of them were similar. So every week we're going to just have to pick through them and then try and pick ones based on different topics and stuff. Yeah, try and get weird with the questions. It haven't got to be necessarily based on... I think because you wanted parent mental health sort of thing, wasn't it? But yeah, we'll see how it goes with all this sort of stuff. So, cheers for everyone for listening. Sorry if the audio was off or anything like that. We're still working on making sure this is good for you. We're on iTunes. Just search Ross and Rachel Show. We're on Spotify. We're on Stitcher, apparently. We're on YouTube. Just search is.a.blog UK or probably the Ross and Rachel Show might come up. Or just ask me on Instagram. I'll give you the links. If you could subscribe and 5-star it and leave a review and that sort of thing, we'd appreciate it because I think that stuff helps with the ratings and the rankings for it and stuff. But yeah, do whatever you want. Basically, we're just putting this out and seeing what happens. There's no plans for it. And that's it. We'll catch you next week, I guess. Do you want to say ta-ra?
Bye.
Do you want to wave? No? Right. Ta-ra!